Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another day, another Deventure. I'm Dev, these are my adventures. I'm an Orlando-based flight attendant. Today we are doing a 2-day trip, super easy. So we are going to Cancun, and then we are coming back, and then we are going to Newark. I don't normally go to Newark, but this was the only thing that was available with the highest hours that fit my schedule, so we did get kind of lucky, but I'm gonna chat with you guys in the car because we need to hit the road. It's 10:20, check-in is at 11:47. So I'm at a red light. I'm probably gonna be here for the next few minutes because this light always takes forever. It's like I said, today we're going on a 2-day trip. It's not necessarily a 2-day trip because we were supposed to work Newark back to Orlando tomorrow, but it got canceled. So then they were gonna deadhead us on JetBlue. And honestly, if there's a deadhead and I can deviate and take something earlier, I'm going to. I went ahead and I called yesterday, go ahead and deviate, because I texted Hunter and he told me that there was like a certain amount of open seats on his airline's flight. And I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. 3 hours earlier, that gets me home 3 hours earlier. I'm not gonna be sitting in 5 o'clock traffic in Orlando. Working with Rock, if you guys remember, I talk about him quite a bit just because we fly together a lot. But Rock was actually on my trip yesterday, and I was like, hey, by the way, I'm deviating if you want to deviate with me, and then we can like catch the flight together. And he was like, dude, I'm so down. He was like, okay, I'm good to go. I'll go ahead and I will sign up for that flight with you to non-rev on it. But then he texted me last night after I got home, and he was like, oh, by the way, United has a flight at 7. Do you want to take that instead? And I was like, I don't know, because that means we're probably gonna have a 6 van, a 6:15 van, and we get in at 10:45. So this is practically like a stand-up. We'd land at 9:45, which means I'd be home by like 10:45. I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do it. Got ready because we can actually take photos in Cancun with the airplanes. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully I can get some good photos. I haven't been filming these last couple days because I've just filmed so much content. Went to Savannah, that vlog is probably already up before this. Let's try this again. But I was in Raleigh yesterday. I went and I visited my brother-in-law and his girlfriend, and I don't want to shove a camera in their face, especially because I never get to see them. We talked about a lot. We were together like all day. I mean, I had a 24-hour layover and I was with them for like 8 hours. Came home, Casey's car got a flat tire on Friday, so Casey actually had to take me to work yesterday or 2 days ago at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then he had the rest of his Saturday to do whatever. And then yesterday he had a gig to play. And then I landed at 6 p.m. So he came, he picked me up. Yesterday was day 4 of 6. So exhausted. He got up this morning. I was wondering what was taking him so long because he normally like leaves at 7:30. And I got up at 8 o'clock and he was still at the house. So I'm like making my coffee and he comes in and he's like, can I take your car today? And I'm like, no, I have to go to work and you can't pick me up tomorrow because I'm getting, you know, dropped off in the morning basically from the flight. Like that's the time the flight lands. If I would have known ahead of time, I would have kept my deadhead on JetBlue because it would have gotten back similar around the time that Casey gets home for work, and then he would have been able to come pick me up. But I was like, no, I need my car today. And he's like, oh, you're working? And I was like, yeah, I have to work at 11:45, and it was like 8 a.m. So he just used it to go to the store really quick, and then he went ahead and got to work safely. He just had to go get something at AutoZone. Here we are on our way after a kind of chaotic morning. He dropped his gas cap like inside the engine, so we had to go get a new one, or I guess oil cap. Yeah, now we're on I-4, we're on the way to work. And so forth, but you would do things where you're like, oh, I'm working my first 12-hour shift, and I just got to the airport. We are parked on the roof after like 8 o'clock showings, so I'm gonna mask up and head inside.
I get the text sometimes when this happens.
Our flight is delayed, so that's cool.
You can get ice in Cancun.
Rock is angry. Nobody likes cold red wine unless it's sweet. Hour and a half to get there. we're delayed because they had to do a security sweep, crew rest violation for the other crew that was on this plane. I think we only have like 80 people that are going, so there's like...
Hello, crew.
There's no one back here.
Stay where you're at, do what you're doing. Just want to be the official 129 standard stuff, OMEO for you guys. And let's stay down until I get you up, because there's some thunderstorms everywhere, so just stay down and I'll get you guys up. That's all I got.
We're
Thanks,
hangry, so Bucky snacks it is. We're in Cancun. Taking a little break. I got my broccoli cheddar soup from Panera. It's looking a little gross outside. The one that lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man!
Married to the Muffin Man.
Me and Rock we have too much fun together. We actually hate each other. So
She's so mean.
our humor all day though is just silly banter. We're miserable with each other, but that's our friendship.
That's how we roll.
For the last 4 days. Literally how we make it through.
6 flights to 4 different countries, right? 3 different countries.
Yes, because
Right.
we went to the States,
That was all
Cancun,
crazy.
and Santo Domingo. But tomorrow we are officially done with our streak.
That's right. Kind of deviate, go home early.
Yes, we're doing a stand-up that we created for ourselves. We're literally gonna be at the hotel for like 4 hours. And then we're gonna get up and come back to the airport and take the first flight out. So we can sleep on the flight. And then I'm gonna sleep as soon as I get home.
Yeah.
Go back to bed.
I'm going to a concert.
He's gotta go see his friends play. 2 hours, 4 minutes, 156 check at the time that he looked. I was busy eating my Panera soup.
Soup.
Good soup. Pilot's wife brought us Publix cookies. A1. So let's do this last flight. Catch you
Later.
Okay, you guys, I am literally walking in the door to Newark. Let me go lock this for the next few hours. So I'm getting up at 5 and it's 11:19. So I'm just literally gonna shower really quick, take my makeup off, lay my clothes out so I can get up at 5 tomorrow and literally just put my civilian clothes on, my badge, and head to the airport. Room is super standard, just literally 2 beds. And we're in a handicap room. So my shower is super low to the ground. But yeah, today was a really long day. So I'm going to get out of these clothes and hop in the shower. Good morning, it's 5:30. We're ready to go. Good morning from Newark. We made it. Well, we will make it. We're on standby. We're non-revving, so we're in the international terminal for the first time. And they got these like fancy looking iPads, like making people work for themselves when ordering food. It's 5:55 in the morning. The girl, the gate agent said that there's plenty of seats. We should be okay. Yeah, so we get on the van this morning and he's like, there's a 6 a.m. flight on JetBlue. Why did we not take that? I'm like, I didn't look. I thought Spirit was the earliest.
And we pulled up to the terminal at what, 5:38, so we could have easily made it.
We could have. We so could have. Oh well, that was just a waiting game, but no stress because there's like 50 open seats. I got a golden ticket. They had me sitting next to Rock and then they moved me. They didn't want me to sit next to him anymore.
I wasn't sure if we wanted to travel together.
He got the extra legroom and I got the extra preferred seating. Fine, we're both just gonna knock out anyways.
You're probably play with it on the United Airlines flight. I don't find that if you're sitting in an exit row, now it's a good time to review the safety card.
All right, you guys, we are at Chick-fil-A. This is how I always end my early mornings. The guy in the truck next to me probably thinks I'm psycho talking to a camera, but it is what it is. Went ahead, put in my breakfast order. It is 10:27, so we barely made it. I'm not even at the Chick-fil-A by my house. I'm at the one that's in between where I used to live and the house, because I wasn't gonna make it in time for breakfast at my Chick-fil-A. I'm literally gonna grab this down and go take a bat nap because I'm exhausted. But I want to say thank you guys so much for coming on this super crazy adventure with me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.